One of those two dates is my birthday, and I've had pumpkin pie instead of a cake on several occasions. Welcome back to Western New York Living. Technology's changed the way we all live, but for some people, they do not realize how much of a difference technology can make in their overall lifestyle. Case in point, hearing aids. Often the first step to better hearing is understanding how today's advancements can help correct your problem. And joining me this morning to clear up some of the common misconceptions associated with hearing aids is Dr. Jill Bernstein from the Hearing Evaluation Services of Buffalo. Doctor, thanks for being here.
Thank you so much.
Well, let's talk about hearing aids, and I think everybody has this one picture of what a hearing aid is, this giant thing on your ear, but that's not the case, is it?
Not at all. In fact, I'm wearing a hearing aid right now, and you probably wouldn't even see it. I hardly feel it, so they're much smaller, they're lighter weight, they're almost completely invisible. And we have some that are truly invisible that you don't even have to take on and off every day. So there's a huge range of options now, and it's the reason to go see an audiologist to talk about what's out there now.
You showed me, and I still can't see the hearing aid that's in there. So that's amazing just how small and hidden they can be for people. I think people are people intimidated by having to get their hearing tested and going to hearing aids, much like perhaps reading glasses?
Yeah, there's still unfortunately that stigma, and people sometimes make it feel like they're getting older when they go for those tests. But really, especially because we're so tapped into all the other kinds of technology now with hearing aids, that it makes life easier. Aside from just helping you hear better, this small hearing aid that I have on now can connect to my cell phone, so I can do hands-free cell phone calls. I can go for a walk and listen to music through it. And so it fits much more seamlessly into your lifestyle, not just to help you hear, but to help you do all those other things that we've kind of gotten addicted to these days.
Most people, I'll go use eyes again here, get an annual eye exam. Should they get an annual hearing exam?
Yeah, so we recommend a baseline hearing test around age 50, and preferably before you even start to notice problems. It's really helpful to have a baseline test so that when you do have a problem, we have something to compare it to. And then we typically recommend every 2 years if you have just kind of an average run-of-the-mill hearing loss. If there's anything more medically oriented, then we recommend more frequent testing.
How about insurance? Does insurance cover hearing testing, hearing aids?
Yeah, so insurance covers hearing testing, and most insurances now do cover hearing aids in some way, shape, or form. They help people cover the cost. Insurance, if you've had to use it before, you know it's very complicated. There's co-pays and deductibles and co-insurances. And so we have an insurance specialist on our staff, so when someone calls to make an appointment, our insurance specialist will check their coverage so that we can explain it to them in understandable terms.
You also offer a unique service where people can actually demo hearing aids. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so for people who are a little bit hesitant, or even experienced users who think they might want new hearing aids but aren't quite sure about it, we have lots and lots of different options for people to take home and try without any obligation, because listening in our office does not represent the world that they live in. And so you have to take it out and go to your activities, spend time with your family, and do those kinds of things. And we have all different options. We have the streaming hearing aids that you can try. These are two examples of rechargeables, so that you don't have to change batteries anymore. It can be easier for people to not have to change little batteries, and just, again, it's one less thing for you to have to think about doing.
You do have an offer through December 31st, end of the year, a trade-in event, if you will.
Yeah, we do. So if you have old hearing aids, regardless of their working condition, we're allowing you to trade them in towards the purchase of some new hearing aids. And we also are partnering with one of our manufacturers, and they are offering, on top of that, a rebate if you purchase hearing aids from them. So between our discount and their rebate, you can really save some substantial money before the end of the year. So I encourage people, especially for the holidays, it's a great time to be able to hear better. So come in before the holidays so we can get you enjoying those things again.
Yeah, hear the grandkids caroling better. To find out more about the newest technological advances in hearing aids and all the services they provide at Hearing Evaluation Services of Buffalo, head over to their website, which is hesofbuffalo.org. They have office locations in Amherst, Williamsville, Orchard Park, and Tonawanda. Remember, now through December 31st, trade in your old hearing devices and receive a discount of $150 to $300 on your new hearing aids. To find out more, give them a call, 833-4488. Now, coming up next, it's time to limber up. Break out your best costume and running shoes. This can only mean one thing. We'll be previewing the 124th annual Turkey Trot taking place on Thanksgiving when we continue.
Special consideration for today's show paid for by the following: